This is another deathmatch video, Eltharion versus Lady Olynder, the Mortarch of Grief, Nighthaunt. Hello, this is 60 Goblins and 1 Brush with another deathmatch video. Many of you wished more deathmatch videos of Eltharion against other heroes to be presented here, and your wish is my command. So far, Eltharion turned out to be quite invincible, but Steve suggested to try the Nighthaunt, especially Lady Olynder and Kurdos Valentian. As it happens, I do have the models, because I have all Nighthaunt models. I love them. Now I'm traveling for work, and fortunately by car, so I took all kinds of funny things with me, including Lady Olynder and Kurdos Valentian, and Gotrek and a Keeper of Secrets, but I forgot two things. I forgot my usual Eltharion proxy, the prosecutor, so I will take Gotrek instead, who is not painted yet. And, stupid me, I forgot the dice. But not to worry. I found a great website called rollerdie.net, and you can roll dice there, and it worked very well. So let us have a quick look at Lady Olynder before we start. She has an ethereal 4+ armor, and she has the Wave of Terror rule. If when she charges rules a 10+, then she gets an extra attack. Then she has the Frightful Touch that all banshees and ghosts have, that can deal mortal wounds on a 6. She has the Grave Sense of Time, which means once per battle she can either deal d6 mortal wounds or heal d6 mortal wounds. Then she has a Lifting the Veil. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2+, she deals the mortal wounds she rolled. Then she has the Mortarch of Grief, which is only battle shock. Then Wail of the Damned, the Banshee cries. She can, in the shooting phase, deal d3 mortal wounds. Then she's a wizard and can cast 2 spells, and her own spell is on a 7 grief-stricken, subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks made by the unit, and add 1 to hit rolls for attacks made that target that unit. So that's all very great. So let's see. So let us see first what happens when Lady Olynder attacks. Lady Olynder has all kinds of extra attacks in her hero phase, like Mortarch of Grief, Wail of the Damned, Grave Sense, and of course her magic. So Wail of the Damned is her Banshee Scream. You roll 2d6, and if it's higher than the bravery, it causes d3 mortal wounds. So we don't know what the bravery is of Eltharion, probably around 9, so let us assume 9. I roll on my app a 4 and a 2, that's 6. That's not enough, so no Wail of the Damned. Mortarch of Grief only concerns the battle shock phase, but Lifting the Veil, that could work. At the beginning of the hero phase, I lift the veil. On a 1, nothing happens. On a 2 to 6, causes mortal wounds. Yes, I roll a 5, so 5 mortal wounds. Then there's Grave Sense of Time. Once per battle in your hero phase, you can choose either to inflict d6 mortal wounds on an enemy hero or to heal d6 mortal wounds. So let's roll. I roll a 2, so Eltharion dies. And Lady Olynder wins, and she hasn't even charged or struck. Now let us assume that she wouldn't have made any damage with the Lifting the Veil, and only 1 damage with Grave Sense. Now we're not sure if Eltharion can cast or dispel or unbind any spells, but let us assume he can't. So Lady Olynder has 2 spells. The first one, she casts Mystic Shield on herself. A 6, so it's a success, and as far as we know, he can't dispel it. So she can reroll save rolls of 1 from now on, and the second roll will be grief-stricken. If that is successful, she can add 1 to hit rolls to hit him, and he has -1 to hit her. She needs a 7, and I roll a 2 and a 3, that's a 5, so it's not successful. But then, the Night Haunt have a special charge rule. Now, when she charges, if she rolls a 10, 11, or 12, she can attack in the hero phase, in the charge phase, before even the combat phase starts. I roll a 1 and a 5 on the stupid app, and there's no special charge, unfortunately, no second attack. So she charges and then attacks with her Staff of Midnight and then with the Banshee Handmaidens. 3 attacks, 3+ to hit, 3+ to wound, d3 damage with her Staff of Midnight. I roll 3, 4, and 2. That's 2 hits. Oh no, no, unfortunately the grief-stricken didn't work. The 2 doesn't hit, and then I roll a 5 and a 6 to wound, so 2 go through. So Eltharion saves on a 3+. He rolls a 3 and a 2. Okay. 1 attack goes through. And then d3 damage, 5. So 3 damage. That gets halved, rounded up, it's 2. So he has 3 wounds. Then 6 attacks with the Handmaidens. Spectral Claw. Spectral Claws is on a 6 to hit. It's one mortal wound and the attack sequence ends. On a 4+, I rolled 6, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 2 normal hits and 1 mortal wound. Then the 2 4s I roll to wound. 6 and 2. 1 goes through and Eltharion saves and rolls a 6. Saved. Okay. So this time he survived and strikes back. 4 attacks with a Fang Sword. 4, 4, 3, 1. So 3 hits, 1 miss, then to wound, 5, 3, and 1, so 2 hits, 1 miss, and now, because she's a Night Haunt, she has an unmodifiable 4+ ethereal armor, so 2 times she can roll 4+. She rolls a 4 and a 3, no 1. And that means she gets d3 damage. And he rolls a 3, of course. So 2 damage. 2 wounds. Then 2 attacks with the Selenari blade. I roll 3 and 1 to hit. This app is not so bad after all. Better than the dice. Okay, 1 is successful, 1 not. Then to wound. On a 3, 3. So then a 4+ to save. 4. Nothing happens. So she has 2 wounds, he has 4. So let's see who comes next actually. Whose turn is it now? Lady Olynder rolls a 4 and Eltharion a 5. Shit, okay. Eltharion strikes first. 4 attacks with a Fang Sword. So he rolls a 3, a 4, a 5, and a 6. So all hit. Then to wound, he rolls 3, 6, 1, 6. So 3 hit. And then it's for her to save on a 4+. 1, 6, and 4. So she saved 2, 1 is successful. Damage is 6. Oh no. I mean, I rolled a 6, so it's 3 damage. That's really bad. So let's see how the Selinari blade fares. 2 1s. Excellent, nothing. So she survives and now she strikes back. So again, we can do lifting the veil, Veil of the Damned, and the spells. Let's start with lifting the veil. Yes, 6. 6 damage, mortal wounds. So he would have 10 wounds, but he only has 7. So again, Eltharion dies. The Mortarch of Grief wins. The Mortarch of Grief wins. Ah, yeah, I even forgot the Mystic Shield. She could have rerolled the save roll of 1. Doesn't matter. So the other way around. Now Eltharion charges first. Let's see how that goes. Okay. Eltharion charges. And he rolls with his Fang Sword a 6, a 5, a 4, and a 4. So 4 hits. 1 is a 6, so exploding 6s, so it means 5 to wound. And he rolls a 1, a 6, a 6, a 4, and a 5. 2 6s to wound on the charge means 2 mortal wounds. Then Lady Olynder saves. 4 saves. 4, 1, 5, 5. So she saves 3 and 1 is successful. Damage 4. That means a D3. It's 2. Yeah, another 2. Then with the Selinari blade, hit roll 3 and 5. Wound roll 5 and 6. Is that with the Selinari blade as well? That a 6 makes a mortal wound only with a Fang Sword. Yeah, I think it's the Supreme Sword Master thing. So she gets another mortal wound from the Selinari blade and then has to save 2 times and rolls a 5 and a 5, so both are saved. So this ethereal armor is really great. So she actually survives, right? And Kurdos Valentian is watching, waiting for his turn. So now she can strike back. First, of course, we do the lifting the veil. That's always great. I love it. So on a 2 to 5, it's mortal wounds. She rolls a 2 for the lifting the veil. So Eltharion gets 2 mortal wounds. Then I have the Gravesand of Time. So I can choose either to heal herself or to deal d6 mortal wounds. I think I would choose again the d6 mortal wounds because it could kill him. So I roll for Lady Olynder and it's a 6. Yes! So 6 mortal wounds and Eltharion dies. That means it's 2 to 0 for Lady Olynder. In any case, she wins. That's great. So thank you, Steve. You suspected that the Nighthaunt, especially Lady Olynder and Kurdos Valentian, could kill Eltharion. And it's definitely true for Lady Olynder. She's really tough. The last time I tried her was against one of these great grot spiders, yeah, and she didn't manage. She was killed very quickly. But like this, yeah, this ethereal armor is quite something. Okay, tell me what you think about Lady Olynder and the Nighthaunt against Eltharion. Sorry about the dice, but I think it worked quite well with the app. We found a weapon against Eltharion and the Lumineth maybe. So hopefully on Sunday there will be news about the Lumineth release, but Who knows? Hope dies last. Okay, I will continue with these death matches anyway. I want to know how the Keeper of Secret fares as well. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and leave your comments below and hit the bell button, and see you very, very soon.